What's going on, everybody? Zeke here, back with another episode, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a review. This is going to be a two-part series with this guy, Feiyutech's new gimbal. They sent this to me. It's their intelligent gimbal. They are talking that you can use this for some motion lapse, some time lapse stuff. So let's get it unboxed and let's see what's going on in here, and we'll get this set up. That's today's video. The next video, which I still might record today if I can, it's actually gonna be setting it up and using it and kind of my impressions around that. So let's go. Meant to stay. Let's get this bad boy open. So remember, today's video is the unboxing and what you get inside. And okay, so we're greeted with some documentation, so that's cool. And right away, I'm really I like the overall presentation. Everything is right there in front of you and you can kind of see what's going on. So okay, this has a really good feel to it. So this is the actual base, and it's gonna be a 2-axis motor, but this has really good feel. We got some USB outputs, camera control, plate. So yeah, really good feel on this though. Kind of like a aluminum, but yeah, good feel on that. Here is the controller that you can use, and it also has I believe this has a focus wheel, some nice buttons. This has really good feel to it as well. Probably like a menu system, and it has a 1/4-20 on the top and the bottom. Here's a nice little tripod legs. This is probably what you could set the you could set the unit on. What else do we have? A little accessory pouch. It's cool.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, thanks, Alexa. I appreciate that. More plates. Here's the mounting plate for the camera. And we just got a bunch of different brackets, camera control, USB to USB, just a bunch of different cables. Yeah, we're gonna have to get into this stuff. So you got a little pamphlet below. Talk about it. For information, visit their site, quick start guide, warranty card, and some disclaimer. All right, so that's everything that is in there. I'm gonna do a little reading on this and try to get it set up really fast so we can understand what we're working with. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured it out. It took me a little bit. There wasn't anything other than the quick start guide, and the quick start guide basically just lets you know what you have here and how to kind of assemble it and put your camera on there and balance it, and it gives you a couple tips and tricks. So I was able to get it charged up, and so let me just kind of walk you through what's going on here right now. So there's a lock here right in the back, which enables you to take the battery off, and the battery charges with USB Type-C. Battery slides in there. Battery slides right in and locks into place, and you're golden. On this side, there is a lock for the pan tilt, and so that is how you balance it. So once you get your Arca Swiss and get it all connected, if you have it locked, it won't tilt at all. The minute you unlock it and you leave it alone, it should be balanced. If you notice the camera is going a little bit forward, then you need to bring the plate back. But if I hold it dead center and unlock it, it's totally fine. So once you power it on, there's a long press on the button on the battery right here. There's a long press there. It fires on. So then the remote, you power on the remote on the side, and you'll have this standard screen here. You swipe in the remote to remote match. In remote match, you plug this remote with the mini USB into the USB and hit remote match, and it'll match right away, and then you can unplug it and you're fine. So it took me minutes to figure that out. Again, there's no instructions, so that is how you do it. You plug it in, you hit match, and you're set. So a couple things that are really cool once you get this bad boy like up and running. The remote is all touchscreen, and then you have all these controls. See, I don't like, it's a little jittery. If you go to slow, you're fine. So that's one thing to be mindful of, is if it's fast, it might skip a little bit, but if you move it to slow, which is the little turtle right here, you have beautiful pan tilts motions. Now, if your camera's on, you can also initiate a photo by pressing the center button right here. Boom. And then you also can do a couple different settings from within the gimbal itself. You can do a time lapse, and you could set an in point and an out point, but that's it. You can't set multiple points right now that I have found. You can do an in and an out. You can do a rotate photo. You can do a wide angle, which looks like it's gonna take 9 photos, like a big pano. Or like, it wouldn't be a pano actually, it would just be like a really full frame 9 photos. So do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you can set it to do a pano. Again, a little finicky to kind of get things started off, but overall, once you get used to it and once you kind of get it dialed in and actually know what's going on here, it seems really cool. I love this remote. I was watching one video and they said that you can be about 30 meters away and this remote will still operate. I just like, for me, it'd be using for time lapse. So I'm going to definitely test out the time lapse feature and kind of see how it works, how accurate it is. Can I drag the shutter? How much control do I really have? So first impressions, I'm still gonna give it 2 thumbs up. And you know, for $600-700 is what this thing's going for right now. I would hope that they would put a little bit more instructions into it, but that's also why they send these units out for us to review, give them this feedback, and also be able to share this right back with you guys. So for the Feiyutech Qi, which we have here, 2 thumbs up. Really great build quality. It's nice and sturdy. It feels bulky. It doesn't feel cheap, and that's the other thing. Is like, I'm not gonna put something out there and have it on my camera and have it feel cheap. I want it to feel like it has some meat to it, and this definitely does. I appreciate the technology. This stuff isn't easy, but the fact that I could do, you know, really cool long time lapse on a 2-axis, you know, and it's all into one. So when you also think of like maybe Syrup and the Syrup Genie Mini, in order to do pan tilt, you would need to have 2 Syrups, and you'd have to have the axis arms. They're gonna come in at, let's see, they're $200 a piece for the new one, so you're at $400, and then you still gotta buy the arms, and then you also have to buy a tripod. You can get away with everything in this particular unit, and I wanna say it's going for $600. I'll make sure I link everything down below. But overall, I think this is super cool. I again, need to play with it a lot more, really need to put it through its paces, but again, I think the key things here is how you activate it, how you get it balanced. All those things were kind of like, I needed to play with it a little bit, but I got it all squared away. It didn't take me that long. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this kind of short, like probably less than 5-minute video on the Feiyutech Qi, which is their new smart gimbal for motion lapse, time lapse, motion control, things like that. So anyways, hit that subscribe button and have a great one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Peace.